Good morning, everybody. Guess who? It's Muffin and Flower of Muffin and Flower's RV Adventures. There's Flower over there. We are at Cheaha State Park, and as you can see on the sign here, it's the highest point in the entire state of Alabama at 2,407 feet above sea level. I don't know what this sign says. She's just dying to read it, so we will go over here.
They said that this bunker observation tower was completed in 1935. It said, keep your eyes peeled for the small X's that is carved in the stone floor beside the stairs. The X marks the location of the highest point in Alabama.
Alrighty, hang on, let's go. I think this is 62 steps up and 62 down. We're gonna find out. Okay, here's the walkway up to the door. Let's go find out who this guy is. Oh, he's have something to do with the Boy Scouts. What do you know?
Boy Scouts.
What does this say here? Good people come together and with resolve and dedication, great things are often accomplished. The Boy Scouts and the Civilian Conservation Corps. Oh boy. Now we're inside. We're going to find out what this is all about. The stairwell is over here to my left. This place was built by the people I just mentioned. So here we go. Wish us luck.
Oh good, they got a rail.
Well, of course there's a rail. They don't want nobody falling and breaking their necks. I'm going to have to not keep this on the whole time because my balance ain't that great. So we'll see you at the top. There's a look out the window. Can't really see too much, but there's these little windows all along the way up, and she's waiting for me over there. We can look out this window. You could see a little bit out there. Time to climb a few more stairs. There's my truck, sitting out there getting lonely. Okay, people, don't get dizzy, but check this out. Maybe you could see it better from here. Highest point in the entire state of Alabama. See them big old hills back there? Let's look out here. Nope, next one. A little bit better. Look at that. If that ain't pretty, I don't know what is. Oh, except for maybe this is a little bit pretty. Let's go spy on the truck again.
Oh, let's do the observation.
There she is.
Oh, I got a ton of quarters and I didn't bring any up with me.
I ain't worried about quarters.
I can't look at this thing.
We're going to go over here and check. This is killer for my AFib, but it'll be worth it when we watch it at the end. We're going to go check another one that's just a trail and no stairs to climb. Be with you in a while. Okay, we made it. 62 steps. I think now we're going to go to a trail with a scenic view. With no steps. And there's the doorway to life. This is what she looks like approaching back to the truck. It really is a very nice area, very rustic. We'll see when we get to the other trailhead. No video would be complete without this. There we go. Okay, there's a quick view out the window. We're heading off to the other trail. It's a 3 mile long boardwalk. Here's a real quick shot of this map of this place so everybody sees what it looks like. All right, here we are. My other video reset, so I'm going to have to splice videos again. But this here says, let the adventures continue. Trail closes at sundown. This is the boardwalk. It's supposed to be a 1/3 of a mile long. Hold on 1 second, babe.
Okay, I'm going to be right there.
And here's a little sign for y'all to read. It says its habitat diversity is nearly unmatched, providing critical habitat for over 400 species of birds, from the endangered red rockacadit, I can't even pronounce that, woodpecker, to the now flourishing bald eagle. Awesome. We're going to go up there and get us a look over the edge. And here it goes. Looks like they replaced some of this wood. Good job. And you are under video surveillance. This is at the foot of the Appalachian Mountains. Bird trail, sanctuary, I assume. Some people enjoying. And here's something for us to read over here.
Talking about when the stock market crashed in '29, how the Civilian Conservative Court built this park.
The glare is kind of blacking off some of the letters, but you can kind of get the idea. And then it says 3 companies that built the Cheaha State Park were company 465, 468, and 2420. They built numerous parts of the park, including the road, the cabins, and the tower, Bald Rock Lodge, the lake, pavilions, bathhouse, and trails. Yahoo! More signs. Hopefully you can kind of read this.
Well, this talked about President Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Okay. What's this over here? Who are these guys? Thousands of nerve-shaking, over-civilized people are beginning to find out that going to the mountains is going home. That wilderness is a necessity. Looks like a nice level surface, at least. Easier than climbing 62 stairs. Haha, that's a funny. You can see where the hill goes down a little bit over there. What's really freaky, and yes, I have not spent a lot of time in the mountains, is where you look out your window and you can't see nothing but the sky. Then you know you're a bit up there. Here is the Old Glory outlook. I am the ashes from our American flag that has flown over a home or business in Alabama. I can no longer fly. The sun, winds, and weather have caused me to become tattered, torn, and faded. I am no longer fit for proper display, but I have served my purpose, Lord. Please look out for this beautiful place, respect it, and love it as I do. Wow, that's giving me sentimental.
Protect it
For further development, that I may never be disturbed. My name is Old Glory. And there is an old burned flag in this case somewhere. I can't tell where. This is the one that has the flag in it. My bad. See if we can zoom in and get halfway clear picture. There you go. I just didn't feel up to walking on the rocks today. We don't want to get hurt having fun, right? Coming up on a place
baby steps.
Here where we can sit. You can go down and walk this trail. There's a place called up here called Bald Rock where you can stand that overlooks the cliff. But it's a bit of a, what would you call it? A nerve-wracking thing. And for an old fart like me, I think we're just gonna do this. Here we go. All about lichens. I'll let y'all read that. I'm not going to read it all. Green gray stuff growing on the rocks. Moss, worms, or mold. No, it's lichen. And most of us know, probably most of us thought it was mold. Although lichens are tough and can survive in extreme climates, including heat, cold, and drought, they are sensitive to air pollution. One of the most common mammals you will see is a white-tailed deer. Adult whitetails have brownish-red coats in summer which fade to a duller grayish-brown in winter. Male deer, called bucks, are easily recognizable in the summer and fall by their prominent set of antlers. They get into sparring matches fighting over the females. Here's some of your critters. A skunk, a bobcat, white-tailed deer, that's a doe, a coyote, Mr. Armadillo. I could swear we seen one of them with all 4 legs sticking up in the air on the expressway. And there's a gray fox. Pretty cool. Okay, so here's another short stop. Not much different on the scenery. Still a trail and still lots of green trees. And there's still this lady in blue shirt and black shorts following me. But when we get to the end, it'll be much better. We just made some good friends with a giant Great Dane. Here we go. Another sign about Roman reptiles. There are many species of reptiles roaming around Cheaha. The eastern fence lizard, Scephaloporus undulates, wow, is a common reptile in the park. It is often seen scurrying along the boardwalk rails, down tree trunks, and across boulders. This small 4 to 7 inch reptile prefers dry open woodlands and rocky areas. It's a conspicuous lizard that basks in the open areas and runs when approached. Then we got the grass snake, box turtle, green anole, okay, and your fence lizard. Very cool. Fence lizards are spiny lizards, meaning they have rough pointed scales on their back. They're gray to brown in color, but males and females can be distinguished by certain color variations. Would you believe that the Earth has 3 trillion trees? That's more than the stars in the Milky Way. That's more than the cells in your brain. The Earth boasts around 420 trees per living person. Trees are amazing. They provide beauty, shade, oxygen, clean air, water, fruit, nuts, and wood products such as paper, furniture, and housing. Wow. Nothing like a little bit of information to go with the beauty. As we walk across this mountain, you'll step in Native American footsteps. They worked, played, laughed, cried, loved, fought, and admired this mountain. Rock shelters near the base of the mountain have revealed archaeological evidence of the presence of early Native American hunters and their families. The park and mountain take their name from the Creek Muskegon word Cheaha, which translates roughly to high place. This is appropriate since the highest place in Alabama can be found in this state park. Look at this. Look at these rocks. Wow. Especially the big one in the middle. Home sweet home. Forests near Cheaha have been inhabited for thousands of years. Let's go on this side. There's one over here too. Oh no, my least favorite thing. Angie Bodecker. Bugs, yuck, boo. Okay folks, now for the pièce de résistance. Check this out as we look down over this edge. Don't freak out or get dizzy, because I am. Look at this. Oh my Lord. And then we will go straight up. Look out into the sun, not sunside, but over the landscape. Holy moly. I ain't never seen anything this beautiful in my life. I'm going to zoom in. Here we go. Look at that. Is that something else or what? Jeez. This is what it's all about, people. That's why we're out here doing this. But if you look down there, man, it's a long way. Almost a mile down. Holy cannolis. Let's go over here and check out over here. Look down here. This is down to the next something or other, trail or whatever. Wow. And then here's the other side. Lots of stuff down there. Big rocks. Pretty amazing and cool. Let's go over here. There's some of the edges where all this wood's mounted to. It's amazing, guys. And there's a big old rock right there. Feathered flyers. Here's some of the birdies that are in this park. Red-tailed hawk. Pileated woodpecker. I think that's the way to say it. Fishing crane. Carolina chickadee. Turkey vulture. Chipping sparrow. Now they said there's also eagles, which is the most majestic bird I know. There's bald rock. And people go out here and they stand on this rock, which me and Miss Debbie are passing on, but it's still very, very cool. And this scenery, I just can't get enough of looking at this. I'm going to let y'all stare at it for a minute. It's amazing. See what happens if I zoom way, way, way in slowly so you don't get dizzy. Wow. And then back. Pretty cool. All right, should we head back, everybody? What do you think? Honey, say bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye for now.
Say we love you all. Please subscribe and hit that like button. And we'll see you when we get this posted. You can check it out.
I love it.